More FM are one of the prize sponsors for our Has Your School Got Talent competition this year. So today I'm here to head up to their studio, meet my friend Steph and learn a little bit more about what our best solo or duet act could be winning in conjunction with More FM. So let's go and meet her now. Well, now I'm sitting down with my friend Steph, who is one of the announcers for More FM Waikato. It's so cool to see you today. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. So you've just finished your show, is that correct?
Correct,
Yeah.
yeah.
So what show do you announce for?
So I did the 10 to 1 show on Waikato's More FM, 92.2, best radio station ever.
Should definitely listen to it.
Yeah, I also do the weather and traffic and a few local stuff during the breakfast show as well with Mark Ellis, Hayley Holt and Stu Tolan.
Yeah.
Which is
cool.
quite fun. Yeah.
What have been like your favourite things about doing this job so far?
I love everything about it. Two actually standout things that I've done. The first one is I got to interview Chief Richard Kahui on Valentine's Day. Hello.
Amazing.
I know. The second thing, kind of standout time here would have had to been a couple of weeks ago. I interviewed Hilary Barry, actually right here in the studio,
Yeah.
and we sang Beyonce together.
That's pretty cool.
It was pretty cool. We sang Halo, and it was like life tick.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
So good.
Yeah.
That sounds like heaps of fun.
Yeah.
So do you ever feel like you're actually doing work, or does it just feel like fun?
Not really. Well, it is work. I do put a lot of work into everything, but my alarm every morning goes off at 4:30 to be here for the breakfast
Wow.
show. But it's not kind of waking up being like, oh, working sucks. I love waking up and going to work, so no.
Yeah.
I have a real passion for it. It's great.
So cool. So what other famous people have you been able to interview then?
Over the phone, I've interviewed people like Daniel Bedingfield from the X Factor New Zealand, also Stan Walker as well, a whole bunch of people.
Sounds fun.
Yeah.
So good. And so obviously we are here today to chat a little bit about the prize that our Has Your School Got Talent solo or duet winner could be winning. So what exactly will they get to do when they come and hang out with you?
So the very lucky winners are going to get to come up here actually to the More FM studio here in the Waikato, have a bit of a chat with me, we'll get to hang out, I'll show you around, and we're going to debut your song on More FM,
Yeah.
which is very, very cool.
That's
Not a lot of
so
people
cool.
get to do that.
I know, because usually I guess you have to be like a really famous singer
Yeah.
to actually be able to get on More FM.
Yeah.
But these kids could be going on air with Steph and
Yep.
hanging out with her, so that'll be awesome. So you, like you said, you get up at 4:30 in the morning and have to get ready for work. So what does your day actually involve?
So I rock up here at about 5:30 every morning and I do all the weather and your traffic around the region and some local bits and pieces as well about what's happening in the Waikato. And then basically just I get to go on Facebook for my job, you know, just catching up with current affairs and get to go on all these gossip websites to make sure I'm on the pulse with all the entertainment news. And then, so during my show, which is 10 to 1, I bring that to you, all the latest gossip, all the latest competitions More FM are running. And then I'm out of here by about 2 o'clock because after 1 I just voice some ads and that's me done.
Yeah.
Pretty sweet.
So good. And one thing I want to know as well is what happens when you stuff up on air? Because your show is live, so what happens?
I stuff up all the time. Honestly, I make a mistake every second. But it doesn't really matter. It's live radio, mistakes happen,
Yeah.
and people like mistakes. I mean, it's more natural and who cares? It's a little bit of fun, isn't it?
Yeah, what's probably like the worst thing you've done on air? Like, have you accidentally sworn or anything like that?
I've never sworn actually. Been close to it though. I've said like different radio stations' names on air, which is a disaster. Don't do that. Also, I stutter pretty bad sometimes, and there was this one break that I couldn't stop stuttering. I had to click onto the next song. I just gave up. I was like, meh. Can't talk, here's the next song.
Just next song,
Yeah.
go into it.
Meh. Mistakes happen.
Yeah,
That's life.
That's true. It's a good attitude, I
Yeah.
reckon. And so how did you actually get this job then?
Okay, so I went to university in Auckland. I went to AUT. I majored in radio communications, which was so fun. It was a 3-year degree. It was such a good time. And during my time there, which helped me a lot, I was also doing work experience up in Auckland at the Edge radio station. So that also helped me immensely, and
Yeah.
I kind of learnt all my contacts there. And then once I graduated, my Edge boss kind of hooked me up with this job, which was very cool. And then I think it was the same day actually that I handed in my last paper for my university degree that I got the phone call and said, can you move to Hamilton? So I was like, yep, it's right away, yeah. So yeah, it all worked out pretty good.
Yeah, that's so good. So straight from uni into it, and you've obviously worked really hard to get there as well, so shot for that. So finally, what do you think is your favourite song that you like playing at the moment on your show?
God. I've always got a different song. I think at the moment it's got to be Bruno Mars' Treasure.
Yeah.
It's so good.
song.
Treasure. You know it.
I do know it.
And actually he's coming to the country in March and I went to see his show a few years ago and he's got the best dance moves.
He would just be amazing.
He's amazing.
Live.
Yeah, he is.
So do you think that if one of our Has Your School Got Talent competitors plays that song that you might want to choose them as a winner? Well,
Maybe.
We'll have to see what kind of entries we get. But thank you so much for hanging out with us today. We
all
look forward to
good.
seeing you in a few months' time when we come and visit
sure.
with our winners. That'll be heaps of fun. Thanks, Steph.
Always.